Going into barbecue season, right? It's time to start grilling, hanging out in the backyard, on the patio, whatever the case may be, wherever you keep your grill. So yesterday was a beautiful day. Obviously, it's a beautiful day outside. So I had some buddies over. We were drinking some beer, barbecuing up some steaks. Had some links on, things like that. And I was using these thermometers that my mom bought me. And they are these little thermometers. They're about 6 inches, maybe 8 inches long, and they stick right into the meat. And they have an app. They link up to an app, and you just tell them what you're trying to do, how long you want it cooked. And what they do is they just cook with the meat, and they rate your temperature. They tell you when to flip it. They tell you when to pull it off and let it rest, and it tells it when it's done. It's really great for chicken because I had some chicken on there, some boneless, skinless, and it was so freaking juicy. It was unbelievable. By fault, listening to these, I think they're Chef IQ or Chef something. They make a couple of different types of them, but they work amazing. So my buddies were over the house laughing at me. That's not real barbecue. And I'm like, well, what do you mean that's not real barbecuing? You don't see people use thermometers all the time to barbecue. That's how the professionals use it. Nah, you got to just know. You can tell by touch, by feel, by time. I'm like, okay, whatever, right? But it got me to thinking about these all you idiots out there that have some sort of purist reason. You're like the purest way to barbecue, right? Oh, you can't use a gas grill. That's not barbecuing. Oh, if you use a smoker or a Traeger, that's not grilling. Unless you're using meat or unless you're using charcoal or fire or wood or what, that's the only way to grill. No, it's not. You're an idiot. However you barbecue is how you barbecue. And as long as it comes out amazing, what kind of stupid do you have to be to not understand that? Whether you smoke it, whether you grill it on a grill with wood, whether you use a Santa Fe grill, whether you use a charcoal grill, whether you use a gas grill, it does not matter. Okay? Just like you can't marinate, you got to rub. You can't rub, you got to marinate. All you idiots out there think the way you do it is the only way to do it, and you're stupid. The way to do it is whatever comes out the best. That's the way to do it. All right, 842-547-7.
I got to disagree with you, Rome. You're my boy, but I got to disagree, man. You sound like this Raider fan talking about throwing a tri-tip wrapped in foil in the oven is the way to do it. Or boil your ribs. Nah, Rome, it ain't just the way. You got to grill, bro, with wood. If you're throwing propane and all that stuff, man, you better be living in an apartment complex or something.
No, you're completely wrong.
Sorry, bro.
Completely wrong.
And then you got to use these thermometers now, bro, that you plug in to see it. Come on, since when?
I love you, Ruben. I love you to death, but you're an idiot.
Since when do you need that? I've been to your barbecues. You never need that. Since when do you need that now?
Because it's easier. I found technology to make my life easier.
Rome,
what are you talking about?
I'm so disappointed in you right now, Rome. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this, bro. You sound like a teenager picking up matchlight for charcoal. You know what I'm saying? And then adding more lighter fluid to it.
No, it's
Rome.
So
you
better.
Gotta keep it real,
so
bro.
Much
You've
better.
always kept it real. I've always had your back 100. And, oh man.
If technology can make my barbecue better, I found a way.
No, I'm good. And then you're going to be having throat problems and stuff like that later. Watch, Rome. No, you got to keep it real. Throw that almond wood down on that Santa Fe grill. If you can't do it like that, you shouldn't be queuing.
Get out of here, Ruben.
Later.
And I got it all, okay? I got it all. I got a grill with that's propane. I got a grill that's wood. I got a grill that's I got a Traeger. So I got 3 different types of barbecue. I can grill on all of them. All of them serve a different purpose, and all of them are just as good as the other. Okay? That's all there is to it. You can say whatever you want, Ruben, but nope, you're wrong. And if I can make my life easier, every professional chef, every time you watch a barbecue cook-off, they use a thermometer. What's the difference in me using a thermometer that hooks up to my phone? No difference at all. Comes out perfect. I never had chicken so juicy until I used these thermometers. All right, 842-547-7. I mean the boneless, skinless. When you got a bone in it, it's a little bit easier to keep it juicy. But the boneless, skinless breasts, those dry up pretty quick if you don't cook them right. It works. All right, 42547-7, Rome. Those that are just charcoal barbecuing haven't eaten real barbecue before. But that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of different ways to grill. And they all have their pluses. Barbecue season, right? Sun's out. It's time to start grilling outside. And there's a lot of different ways to grill, okay? And I'm just going to tell you right now, my buddies were making fun of me yesterday because I was grilling with, I use these little thermometers that, I don't know if it's new technology. I just found out about it, but you stick it in to the meat you're cooking and you just leave it on the grill in the meat and it just regulates, it tells you the temperature in real time. So you have a little app on your phone, tells you when to flip it, tells you when to pull it off to let it rest, tells you when it's done. Comes out perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect every time. Alrighty, 42547-7. They said that's not real grilling. Just like these purists. I don't know who these guys are. Well, if you grill with propane, Rome, you're not grilling. If you grill with gas, you're not grilling. Yeah, you are. Because it's still flame. It's still flame on a grill. That's grilling. Flame on a grill. Okay? That's grilling. Oh, well, Rome, what about smoke? What about a Traeger? Traeger's not grilling. Yes, it is. It's still flame. It's just cooking it slower. Well, what about you got all wood, Rome, all charcoal or wood? No. It's all the same. I mean, you get different flavor from different smokes or different woods or different whatever. I get it. Yeah. But grilling's grilling. And if you can make it perfect on whatever you make it perfect in, based on the rub, the marinade, whatever you use, that's all that matters. Alrighty, 42547-7. Yo, Rome, this is the same energy I get from people when they tell me I cook using my air fryer. They say it's not real cooking. People need to just mind their own business. Yeah, people do. Although I will tell you something funny. I was the same way. Somebody said, hey, let me make you a steak in my air fryer. I said, a steak in an air fryer? Ooh, it was good. Boy, my man threw down in that air fryer. So, hey, Rome, Ruben is wrong. Stuck in his ways, and Ruben doesn't know there's a different taste and texture when cooking ribs. He's stuck in one flavor and technique. Oh, stuck in one flavor and technique. Well, you're right. You're absolutely right. There's a different way to do different things, you know? Like sometimes you want to cook on different types of grills. Like I said, I got 3 different types of grills. I got wood, I got a Traeger, and I got a gas grill outside. Sometimes you want different things for different folks, you know? Like I'm not going to make if I'm going to make a rib roast, I'm not going to throw it on my grill. I'm going to throw it in my Traeger. You know, just different things. If you want the smoke, if you don't want the smoke, I mean, you're not going to make burgers on a Traeger. You're going to make, although if you haven't had a burger on a Traeger, let me tell you right now, they are absolutely delicious. The juiciest things you'll ever have. Already 42547-7. But these guys out there like Ruben, just like you say, stuck in their ways, think it's the only way to do something. If I can find technology to make the temperature of the meat I cook come out perfect, why wouldn't I use that? Hey, Rome, you should try the new meat market on Ming. They have some fire meat. Okay, well, if I ever get there, I'll try it. But the meat I choose, the meat places I go have always worked, always turned out perfect. Throw a great rub on there, you're good to go. Already 42547-7. But these purists who think there's only one way to barbecue and that's it, you guys are idiots. The grill season, we're getting ready for it, right? The sun's out, it's time to start grilling. I like how everybody has their own idea of what is really grilling. You're not really grilling if you're using propane. You're not really grilling if you're using a Traeger. You're not really grilling unless you got flame, wood, or what. Come on now. Already 42547-7. Just like these little thermometers I got that connect to my phone. You stick them in the meat. You let the meat cook with the thermometer. Keeps current temperature and real time. Meat comes out perfect every time. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome? First of all, the thermometers are for code enforcement, okay? That's why they use those on TV and everything, okay? Second of all, you're taking all the fun out of hanging around barbecuing and drinking beer. You mean to tell me you really want to stand around your Traeger while you're cooking on your Traeger and drinking?
What's the difference between any other? What's the no? What's the difference between any other grill that you use of sitting around it?
Hey, Rome, you're got the fire going. You're flipping the meat. Sometimes you got to drop a little beer on it because the fire flame will put a little higher. That's old school. That's real barbecuing. This new technology stuff that you guys are doing, you might as well just sit in your living room. I mean, come on. And then if you're talking about boiling ribs.
Who's talking about boiling ribs? If you got to boil
ribs to cook ribs, you can't cook.
Who's talking about boiling ribs?
Well, that guy that just said all news that Ruben's stuck in his old way, the way he cooks his ribs. Yeah, you know what? I could throw racks of ribs, beef or pork on the grill, and the bones fall right out. I don't have to boil my stuff. Nobody
brought up boiling, Ruben, but you. Nobody brought up boiling.
Come on, Rome. I'm disappointed in you, bro. I thought you got down old school.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I gotta hang up on Ruben again. I get down however I get down, deciding on what I want to do. I just told you, I got 3 different grills at the house. I can do it all 3 ways. But if technology is going to help me make it better, why wouldn't I use technology? Okay? Why wouldn't I? If these thermometers I got now are going to make the meat turn out perfect every single time, then why wouldn't I use them? So I don't understand. What's the idea of barbecuing? Getting the best possible meal you can. That's what any cooking is. So to say that there's one way to do it and that's it is completely false. Alrighty, 42547-7. Now you might get a different taste based on what you do, based on the grill you use. Like when you use a Traeger for burgers, those burgers come out juicier than they do on the grill, but they don't have that grill marks. They don't have that outer skin. Okay, those are different. So calm down, Ruben. Talking about barbecuing, man. It's barbecue season, right? Woo! Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo. Hey, I just wanted to say something about this barbecuing crap and that guy that just called in.
Yeah.
He likes the nostalgia of barbecuing. Everybody likes to hang around the barbecue, but he obviously does not like good food because who isn't going to eat something coming out of a Traeger that's been cooked to the exact right temperature is beyond me.
Perfect. Comes out nice, juicy, and perfect. Yeah, why would anybody want to eat that?
I think this guy, he just needs to stand around the barbecue flipping his hot dogs, then he'll be a happy guy. All right, you have a good day.
Thanks for calling. Yeah, I don't know why we can't stand around the Traeger in the backyard drinking beer. I mean, letting it cook. Who cares? All right, 842-547-7. Yo, Rome, these guys are probably serving up some undercooked chicken to their family and friends. Hey, good morning, Rome. Do you use a Blackstone grill? No, but I do have a grill. I do have a flat top. It's just not a Blackstone. It's something else. But I do use one, yes. Yo, bro, there's 2 different ways of doing things, the right way and the wrong way. Quit being... barbecue like a man. Oh, okay. Yeah, I am barbecuing like a man, and I'm barbecuing better than you. All right, 842-5477. Yo, Rome, smoked 2 pork butts in the Traeger this weekend. 16 hours overnight, comes out perfect. Juicy with perfect bark. Can't beat a Traeger. You know what? I never cooked a pork butt before. What do you season that with? Tell me what you season that with. I might try that this weekend. I'm with you. I might try that tonight. Already 42547-7. Hey, Rome, don't waste your time with that meat market on me. They don't carry fillets. Okay. Hey, Rome, I used to be like Ruben until I got a pellet grill. Now I can just enjoy my beer better without wondering what my meat is doing. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's a bunch of different ways to queue. It don't matter what kind of grill. If you know how to cook, you know how to cook. And if technology is going to help you make better food, what kind of idiot wouldn't use technology? Already 42547-7. Hey, Romeo, my coworker is trying to tell me something because I made burger patties in the air fryer instead of the grill outside. I told him that they still come out really good. And that he was an idiot. I got to tell you about that air fryer, okay? One of my Theos can throw down on a grill. No doubt, 100% throw down on a grill. But he goes, hey, I'm going to make you a steak in the air fryer. And he did. Made me a ribeye in the air fryer. Delicious. Delicious. So screw these idiots. Hey, Rome. Hey, Rome, these guys all know how to barbecue, but have no restaurant. Oh, exactly. Romeo, what do you prefer, barbecue ribs or tri-tip? I don't have a preference. I like it all. The only thing I don't like, and I'm going to chalk this up for the fact that not one of you in this town can make it, at least everybody that I've ever met that said, oh, you got to try my brisket. And it is 100% not good. It's tough. It don't taste. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm sure, though, that brisket is a cut of meat that I know they use in Texas and in the South, and I'm sure they make it phenomenal. I'm just guessing, but I've never had a good brisket, so I've kind of just said no to brisket all the way around because everyone I've ever tried, how many people I met over the years in Bakersfield, oh, I'll make you a brisket, Rome, we'll try it. And I'm like, no, it was not good. So, but barbecue ribs or tri-tip, I can go either one. I mean, you make a good tri-tip and good ribs, both, they're both good. Why do you got to choose? Can't we make them both? We're talking about barbecue and people get mad or they try to make fun of me because I use these little sensors and it keeps the temperature, the temperature in real time, sends it to my phone. So I know exactly how hot the meat is. I know exactly how it's cooking every second while it's cooking. And then it tells me when to pull it out and it estimates the time it needs to rest so that it's perfect when it's ready to be eaten. And people say that's not real barbecuing. Well, it is. It is. You guys just need to make yourselves feel better because you're so insecure about your dumb ass. RD4254-7-7. Rome, you throw down on the grill. What do you think you barbecue the best? Everything. This is how good I am at barbecuing or at smoking or whatever. All of it. Somebody had me make an elk roast last year. Never did it before. Didn't know what I was doing. Still came out perfect. Still came out delicious. I never had elk before. I don't know. Ribs, steak, tri-tip, rib roast. I do like making a rib roast. Yeah, I don't know. What chicken? I like making chicken. I guess the thing I can't make the one thing I could never make on a grill or barbecue was a boneless, skinless chicken breast. I would always mess them up. But once I got those little thermometers, come out pure, juicy, just delicious. Oh, I don't know. I probably cook everything good on a grill. Burgers, dog. I can do it all.
It's one of the rare moments I'm going to have to agree with you.
Okay.
The thermometer changed the whole barbecue game.
Just so you know, Raider Dave, you've agreed with me probably about half a dozen times in the last month.
It's not that common, but you're right. I have been agreeing with you,
Okay. Great
minds think alike.
Or you're just finally coming around, but okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. Maybe that is because I used to hate to try things and chicken be still bleeding and have to throw it back on the grill with the bite taken out.
Yeah.
Now there's not that problem anymore. I just thermometer it. If it's not ready, I leave it in there. Once it's ready, take it out. So
yeah,
I agree with you on that.
Yeah. Well, these other guys are idiots.
And technology has helped us out. The Traeger, man, that you can't go wrong with that Traeger.
Yeah, I cooked an elk roast in a Traeger last year, and I had never done that before. It came out perfect.
It's so convenient having the app and being able to know, okay, I got to go check it. I got to turn it off. It's the new wave. So those that don't have one, get one now. They're on sale.
Yeah, they are.
Before Father's Day. So I agree with you.
All right, Raider Dave.
Grill on, and that's coming from a grill master. So
right. Later. Hey, Romeo, what do? You do sauce or you do rub when you barbecue? I always do a rub. I always do a rub, and I always use different. You got to have your base. You got to have your garlic. You got to have your onion, your salt and pepper. Okay, but if you get some of these rubs that are just these. I got a couple butter and garlic rubs or butter and something that are just phenomenal. That's probably, you guys are all going to tell me now, oh, Rome, you're not a real barbecuer because you don't make your own rub. I do. I mix different seasonings to make a rub. Like Poppy's is always a good base for something also. And then you add your McCormick's for if you like that steak toss, or if you go to this barbecue store over off of Coffee, I think it's off of Coffee behind the Canes. I think that's where they are. They have so many different types of rubs. When you mix and match them and you put them together, you can make something delicious. So I always go a rub. But I do got to say this, and I have never been a sauce guy when it comes to steaks. But I go to Social House for ribeyes, and their ribeye is so good, and they have some sauce that is just phenomenal. And I don't know what the sauce is, but they always get me to use it. They've talked me into it because I was never a sauce guy, but whatever it is over there is phenomenal. RD425477 Rome. I like to go to Hodell's on Fridays for the barbecue. The brisket is off the hook. I gotta say, going this Friday. Well, okay. I've never had a good brisket anywhere. None of the restaurants I've gone to in town. None of the people that said they can cook a brisket. So I don't know until I have a good one. I guess I don't know what I'm missing. Okay. Rome, do you use wood or charcoal? I use wood. Sometimes I use propane. Sometimes I use gas. Sometimes I use a Santa Maria grill. Sometimes I use a Traeger grill. Just depends on what we're doing and what taste you're going for. So, yeah. Sometimes I use to be honest with you, sometimes I'll even use a frying pan and an oven like they do in the rest. That's how good I barbecue. That's how good I cook when it comes to either grilling, when it comes to cooking meat. That's how good I am. I can do it inside, outside, and it still come out better than yours. Romeo, what's up? I hope my Theo's not listening. Let's see here. What'd you send me here? Hey, Rome, I am starting out on grilling. Do you have any tips or tricks in the most basic from burgers to more complicated? Tri-tips, ribs, steak. Yeah, go to Home Depot. I mean, go to Costco and get these things called Chef. Is it Chef IQ? They make a couple of different kinds of them. You know who might have them also is the barbecue store over there off of Coffee. But go to and get these. Let me see what mine are. What are mine called? I think mine are called Chef IQ. Yeah, Chef IQ. If Costco still has them, go get you some of those, and then go get you or go any version of that. They make them. They're about 6 to 8 inches, and they're little metal thermometers. And what they do is they connect to your phone, and you, depending on how you want to cook your steak, chicken, ribs. I don't use them for ribs because ribs I cook a little differently. Ribs you just slow cook, but burgers, you don't need them for burgers. Burgers are, burgers are kind of a feel thing. So you're going to have to just kind of figure out how thick you make them. You want to slow cook them so you don't burn the outsides and undercook the inside. You can cook burgers a couple of minutes aside. It's not a big deal. But I mean, I used to be old school, minutes aside, because I'd get me 2.5 inch thick steaks, ribeyes, or fillets. So you cook them about 7. It used to be about 14 minutes, depending on the temperature, how hot your grill cooks. So I used to do 7 minutes aside. But now, and then you let them rest for a couple of minutes. But a tri-tip would be about 25 minutes. Cook it a little slower to 30. And then you let it rest for about 10. So, I mean, things like that. But now that they make these thermometers, you just stick them in. You throw it on the grill. Your phone tells you, the app tells you when to flip it, what temperature is at. In real time, it tells you what temp it's at. And then it tells you when to pull it off and how long for it to rest so it comes out to the perfect temp. I mean, if you're cooking something at 140, you want to get done about 140, 145, you got to pull it up about 130 something and let it rest. I mean, that's the biggest problem that a lot of people have with grilling is they don't let it rest. When you're cooking steaks, when you're cooking tri-tips. Ribs are easy, man. Ribs, you just throw in you wrap them up in foil. I'm not like those guys. Some of those guys want to throw them right on the grill. I'm not like that. I wrap them up. Actually, what I do is I take a big tin and I put the ribs in there. I smother them with some brown sugar. Season the heck out of them though first. Put a little good set of seasoning on them. Spread them. Put some brown sugar on it. Wrap it. Throw it on that grill, whether it be a Traeger or a grill or whatever. And you just let those suckers cook at like 225 for like 4 hours, 5 hours. Be perfect depending on what tenderness you want. So yeah, burgers are kind of a feel thing. You got to practice with burgers. You know, you kind of get an idea on how long by touch. So burgers are a little bit more of a feel thing. But yeah, you could even use those thermometers with them, to be honest with you. Now that I think about it, I've just been cooking burgers so long that I don't use the thermometers with burgers. But yeah, go get those little thermometers, man. I'm sure the barbecue store has them. Costco had them. But or go on Amazon or whatever and order them. And you will not overcook or undercook a piece of meat if you use these thermometers. And as long as you got the right rub, and you could throw it on a wood or gas or Traeger, whatever, pellet, whatever you want, it'll come out perfect.
Hey, what's up, Rome?
Hey, Ruben, what up, man?
Man, with all this advice you're giving this guy, Rome, my daughters have an old school Easy Bake from back in the days when they were little kids.
Okay.
I'll let him borrow that too. Man, you guys need to stop with all this, Rome. You're just, I don't understand you, bro. I mean, you so old school, like to get your drink on and everything, bro. I just don't understand how you're doing this Easy Bake stuff.
Who, me?
Yeah, you, Rome. You're killing me, bro, with all this stuff. With the thermometer.
I'm just smart. I know.
Phone. You're talking about,
if I started out doing it a different way and you're going to make life easier for me, why wouldn't I take advantage of it? That's just stupid.
It's not about easier. It's about enjoying the moment of barbecuing. If that's the case, then have the old lady just throw it in the oven and you're done.
It still takes just as long to cook. What are you talking about?
Rome, there's more things to do when you're barbecuing. You're getting your drink on by the fire. You throw a little beer on there when the flame goes up, Rome. Like, there's more to it.
Oh, you're an idiot.
Come on, let me just plug it into my phone.
You're an idiot. I don't plug it into my. I don't plug it into my phone and go sit. You're an idiot. I gotta hang up on Ruben just for being a moron. And I love Ruben, but he's a moron. Here's the stupidity of what Ruben's saying, and any one of you that think what I do is Easy Bake. You still gotta season it properly. All I'm doing is throwing it in, and my phone's calculating so I can kick back with my friends and drink beer. It's 104 outside. I ain't gonna sit by the grill in 104 unless I absolutely have to. You know, when you're using the smoker, you guys standing next to the smoker come on now, you idiots got to get it together. You guys are just clowns. Just because I work hard, I work smarter than you. Must be why you guys are all out in the sun right now. Amazon must be why you guys are out in the sun working 10 hours, and I might work 3 today. 842-547-7. What'd you tell me here? Let's see. Hey, Rome, this is Seahawk Lou. I got so good at grilling, and I always use propane, no matter the situation. I hate all the smoke wood and the charcoal that the charcoal gets all over yourself, and you stink. So propane is the best way to go. Well, sometimes it is. Rome, are you talking about the butcher block? No, I'm talking about the barbecue store. There's a place it used to be on Rosedale, and they've moved, I believe they've moved to over where Cane's is off of Coffee. You know where that Cane's or that Buffalo Wild Wings? I believe they've moved over there. But they have, if it's the same store, I could be wrong, but I think they moved over there. But they have wall-to-wall seasonings. It's freaking amazing. So go check them out. If I'm correct, okay? Hey, Rome, Ruben is crazy. Sometimes I think the homie is missing a chromosome. Or him and Seahawk Lou related. Yeah, what's going on?
I think Cowboy Ruben's just being cheap, Romeo. He don't want to go invest in a $20 thermometer.
Yeah. Well,
That's all it is. You're trying to justify being broke.
that's the stupidity of it, Raider Dave, is these guys say, well, I plug a thermometer and it connects to my phone. But before that, I used a thermometer like you said, a little $6 thermometer from Albertsons that you just stick in the meat every once in a while to see what temp it's at. That's how the professionals do it. That's how they make perfect meat. They use a thermometer. Just because I use a thermometer with more technology doesn't change a thing. They're just stupid.
But it helps, and I think all these people that try to justify being broke need to just invest in that thermometer and step up their game.
That's hilarious. All right, Raider Dave. I mean, that's really all it is. You guys are embarrassing yourselves. Don't be a hater because I cook better than you, because I can throw down on a grill better than you. Even when I try to make something bad, it turns out better than yours.
Hey, what's up, Rome? Seahawk Luke?
What up, Lou?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing fabulous.
Hey, with all this grilling information, I feel like I'm gonna open up like a little grilling class school thing. You know what I mean?
A grilling class.
Yeah, like to show people how to grill. You know, it depends what they want to do. And then at the end of the class, we get to eat all our food and try it out.
Okay. Let me know. You know what you should do? You should put it on YouTube and start a podcast. You'll be a millionaire by Friday.
You think so?
Oh, I think you absolutely. I think you'll kill it, Lou. I think it's the best thing you should do.
Because then people are gonna learn how to cook for free. I want to charge people. You know what I mean? Okay, well, don't. If you want to make less money, I'm just telling you how to become a millionaire. Oh, man, Rome. Hey, why don't you do a class?
Because I have a job.
That's true.
All right.
All right, Rome. So,
I'm trying to help Lou become a millionaire instead of a loser, but you don't want to listen. Oh, where we at here? Hey, Romeo, Seahawk Lou grills on a Blackstone flat top. Is that really grilling if it's flat top? I don't know. I don't think that's grilling. I own a flat top. I cook breakfast on it. I don't know if it's grilling. Hey, Rome, quick question. Will you or the radio station do an event or watch party for the World Cup this year? I was thinking about that. Probably not, but you are. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. And we would do a watch party, go watch it at the studio movie grill where you can get some drinks, sit in a nice theater and watch a big screen. That would be fun, huh? A studio movie, did they do that? Do they do that? See, do they play the games? They might. I don't know. Hey, Rome, where you at here? What did Ruben send me? Dumbass Raider Dave bragging we can't even cook top ramen. Oh, I bet Raider Dave's bomb at top ramen. Yo, Rome, your boy Lou is crazy. I could see it now. Wasco Lou's Burnt Barbecue Academy. Exactly. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Yeah, well, you see that Seahawk Lou was so dumb he didn't even understand you get paid for monetizing your videos.
Yeah, he's not that bright. I tried to help all you guys become richer and famous than me, but none of you guys listen.
I could just see his show, how to fry lizards, how to cook a squirrel,
how to burn carne asada,
how to burn a pigeon. You know, because I know it ain't gonna be no carne asada steak or anything. It's gonna be like roadkill.
Yeah.
By Seahawk Lou. But you're right. If we monetize it, tell him monetize it.
I'll let him know. All right, Raider Dave. 4254777. Hey, yo, Rome, earlier you were talking about steaks. How thick should they be? A steak? I get my steaks cut at 2.5 inches. Usually a filet about 2.5. Yeah, a ribeye 2.5, filet 2.5. Yeah, about 2.5. Because you want that juice. You want to make sure that you get that flavor. I mean, you can get 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches. But you just got to cook them. You just got to really pay attention when you cook them. Make sure you don't cook them too long. I know make some thinly sliced ribeyes. It's either Costco or Sam's Club. They make these real thinly sliced ribeyes, almost just a little bit thicker than carne asada. And you could throw those a little minute aside, 2 minutes, half a minute, minute and a half aside. Oof, they come out good depending on how but it all comes down to how you season it. I mean, that's the problem. I always go with 2.5 on my steaks. 842-547-7. Yo, Rome, instead of a couple of therapists, you should bring in a therapist for dumbass Rubens. For dumbass Rubens seasons his smoked meat with apple cider vinegar. Yuck. Apple cider vinegar. Oh, it's not so good. Okay. I'll work on that. All right. So I do got to talk about, speaking of Rubens, since Rubens going to be part of my Dad Olympics on the 18th. We're doing the Dad Olympics again at the Boulevard on the 18th. That is a couple of days before Father's Day, which is on a Sunday. We're going to be down there doing 4 events: laser tag, skee ball, bowling, and the rope course. So we're going to, you and your child, got to be under 18 though. You and your child come down and we're going to compete. The winner's going to take home a brand new barbecue from the Bulk Yard. Plus we got some gift certificates from Mecca, from Fresco Meat Market, Fresco Mexican Grill. We got some current oil changes, things like that. So there is some prize packs for you guys to win. Any dad that wants to do it, call me right now, 842-547-7.
Hey, yo, what's up with the contest?
You want to get in on it?
Yes, sir.
You got a kid?
Yeah, I got 2.
Okay, what's your name?
Jose Ramos.
All right, Jose, here's the deal. You and your kid, which kid you going to bring?
I'll bring my older one.
How old is he? Or how old is he or she?
He's 15.
15?
Oh, he's got to be younger or what?
No, he can be 15. I'm just saying, some of these guys bring their youngest kids so they can just carry them through the whole contest, and they don't get in the way. Your 15-year-old might get in the way.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, damn, I got a baby and a 9-year-old.
All right, Jose, hold on a second, okay?
Yeah.
All right, 842-547-7. Any more dads that want to be involved, give me a call or text me. We'll get you in the contest.
Okay, Romeo. So what day is this Father Olympics thing going?
Thursday. Next Thursday, the 18th.
Now, what time?
7:30.
Oh man, I work. I thought I heard you say Sunday. Never mind.
No, Sunday's Father's Day. We can't do it on Father's Day.
We can't. All right, never mind.
All right.
I'm sad.
Good morning, Al. What's going on? Okay, hang up on me like that then. All right, 842-547-7. What'd you send me here? Hey, Rome, my coworker and I are having a difference. He likes tri-tip in the oven, and I like to smoke it. He says 80% of people use the oven. Please tell him he's an idiot. Yeah, you're an idiot. I've never even heard of anybody cooking a tri-tip. Isn't that called a roast? I never even heard of anybody cooking a tri-tip in the oven. Hey, Romeo, my husband Pablo and his son Junior would like to be on the list. All right, well, send me Daniela. Send me his name and phone number. Text it to me, okay? Let's see what they got here. Yeah, he can play. He can play if he wants, but text me. If you're gonna text me your name and your phone number. Okay, so I know, so I can write it down and put you on the list to be in the Father's Day Dad Olympics, okay?
Hey, what's up, Roman Seahawk Lou?
Yeah, well, Lou.
What's going on with that contest?
What do you mean? The contest is going on Thursday, the 18th at the Boulevard, 7:30 a.m.
But I got court that day at 10.
Well,
can we switch it up?
You know.
Friday?
No.
Oh, man. You know, those dads are lucky that I'm not in it. If not, I know I would have won it.
All right. Well, thank goodness you're not in it then, Lou. I'm sure they're so relieved.
But whoever wins can invite me to the carne asada. I'll be down to go.
I'll let them know.
Let them all know, Ron. Thank you.
Get out of here. All right, 842-547-7. Oh, Pablo and Pablo Jr. Yep, you guys are in, Pablo. All right. Wife signed you up. All right, so here's the deal. Father's Day Olympics, Dad Olympics is what we're actually calling it. And you get to, hold on, let me write Pablo's name down. I'm only taking 20 dads, 20 teams, dad and father and child, whether you got whoever, it's father and child. So, and we're doing it at, sorry, I'm trying to write Pablo's name down. Okay, we're doing it at the Boulevard on Thursday, June 18th. That's before Father's Day. We're going to do 4 events. You guys are going to compete in 4 events: laser tag, bowling, skee ball, and the rope course. Now, that means that Then we'll narrow it down. Every contest, some of the fathers and sons will get dropped out, okay? All right, 842-547-7. Now, if you want to participate, just call me. Give me your name, give me your phone number, or you can text me, name and phone number like Pablo did, or actually Pablo's wife. He's in. But your kid's got to be under 18. My kid is 21, so I can't enter. No, your kid's got to be under 18. Kids, man. Come on now. All right, so the Dad Olympics is coming. We're doing it on the 18th of June. That is the Thursday before Father's Day, okay? We got 4 events: laser tag, bowling, ski ball, and the rope course. And you and your son will, or you, not you and your son, you and your child will compete as a team, okay? And winner's going to get some big prizes. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Hi, I've been listening to the radio and everything, but I've been driving and everything. So I was wondering what time was because I know it's 7:30, but was it 7:30 a.m. or was it 7:30 p.m.?
A.M.
A.m.?
Yeah, I work in the morning.
And it was this Thursday or next Thursday?
Next Thursday. The 18th.
Next Thursday?
Yes.
Okay. And then how many spots do you still have open?
Oh, I have a lot open. I got to get like 20 teams. I only got like 6 or 7. Why?
I want to convince my dad because I was going to take my mom for the Mother's Day one, but then she was like, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. But
Well,
I'm going to try to take my dad. I'm going to text him right now and see if he would want to.
Well, you convince him, and I'll let you participate.
All right.
Thank you. Absolutely. All right.
All right.
842-547-7. Yeah, I got to get 20 teams by Wednesday the 17th, so we got a few days. So let's do it. All right, 842-547-7. What'd you send me here? Hey, Rome, it's Ruben. There's some straight up dumbass haters. At least when I text, I put my name on it. Sucks types, sucka types, hiding behind a text. Okay. Damn, Ruben, it's not that serious. My kid is 21, so can I enter? Nope. You got to be under 18. Your kid's got to be under 18. All right. You want to do the Dad Olympics? Just give me a call, 842-547-7. We got the Dad Olympics on Thursday the 18th. That's June 18th. That's the Thursday before Father's Day, which is really good because if you win, you can win a grill from the Bulk Yard. Plus, you can win a $100 gift card from Fresco Mexican Grill. So you can win your Father's Day get-together. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, if you want to play, though, you just got to be a dad. You have to bring your kid. Got to be under 18, though. So, you know. Yo, Rome, my name is George. Claudio, I'm winning that. Well, George, are you even in the contest? Rome, get me on the Dad Olympics. Okay, I guess, George. How old's your kid, George? George just threw it out there. He just said he's winning it all. Now, the contests are... the events are laser tag, skee ball, bowling, and the rope course. George, you're in the contest, okay? Let me just write down your name and your phone number so that we can call you and double check with all of you to make sure you remember. Now, it is going down at the Boulevard on Thursday the 18th at 7:30, okay? All right, 842-547-7. Rome, hey, I called in, but my call dropped on my way to work. I would like to sign up my husband and stepson, Eric and Aaron, okay, for Thursday night. It's not Thursday night. It's Thursday morning, 7:30. So you better double check and make sure you can go. All right, 842-547-7. Just so you guys know, I do things in the morning. Because that's when I work, okay? Just so you guys know that. All right, 842-547-7. So whoever said Thursday night, you better, let me see here. Good morning, Rome. Can I register my husband and son for Dad Olympics? Yes, Eric and Gustavo, absolutely. You're in. All right, 7:30, the Boulevard, June 18th. That's next Thursday. All right. Talking about the Dad Olympics, we're doing it June 18th. That's next Thursday over at the Boulevard. It's you and your child. Dads and their kids are going to come and compete as a team in a couple of different events. We're going to do some bowling, some skee ball. We're going to do some laser tag. We're going to do some, what else are we going to do? Oh, the rope course. Yeah, we're going to do that as well. So And it's basically we start out with 20 dads and their kids as teams, 20 teams, and then we narrow it down to 2 teams, and they battle for the grand prize. We're giving away a barbecue from the bulk yard. We got a bunch of other prizes and gift cards as well. If you want to be involved in it, you just got to give me a call. Let me know. Only taking 20 teams, though. Hey, Rome, is it only one child, or can we have multiple that sign up with us? No, it's only one child. Hey, Rome, people can't get a couple of hours from their job or from their boss. That's pretty sad. Yeah, you'd think a boss would be cool. It is happening at 7:30 in the morning on Thursday morning at the Boulevard. Okay. Hey, Rome, I want to register my kid's dad and his brother's kid's dad is what? Hollywood? And his brother is Calvin. Both of them can be contacted through that number. I want to register my kid's dad and his brother's kid's dad is Hollywood, and his brother is Calvin. So Hollywood and Calvin are brothers, and both of them have a child. Is that what you're telling me? If that's what you're telling me, I'm going to write it down like that, and you guys are in, okay? I hope that's what you're telling me. Hey, Rome, I keep missing the time for the Father's Day Olympics. 7:30 a.m. or p.m.? 7:30 a.m. A.m. I don't do stuff at night, you guys. I work in the morning. I'm sorry, you guys. I work in the morning. All right. So right now I got about 9 contestants. We'll get some more over the next couple of days. We got Thursday, Friday, and then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week to try to get 20 dads, 20 teams, dads with their kids to do the Dad Olympics. So we'll get more contestants here later on. So what did Headbutt Raider send me? Rome, good morning. It's Headbutt Raider. I just got out of you know where, but anyways, your people are lucky. My youngest kids turned 18. We would win that easily. Maybe I'll just wait outside till you crown a winner, and I'll just take the grill from him. Oh, nice. Jesus. What is wrong with you? All right. What else do you ask me, Rome? I need your opinion. So someone close to me passed away about 6 years ago. Over the weekend, I found out his older brother, which I was close to also, is being with the baby mama of the person who died. So yeah, the older brother, so the older brother to the person who died is now being with the baby mama. So I cut him off. I'm no longer talking to him. My family says I'm messed up for cutting him off. What do you think? I think you're messed up for cutting him off. Sorry, man. I mean, unfortunately in this life, in this world we live in, people pass away. Some younger, some older, some too soon. And what do you expect people to do? If the older brother is with his brother's ex, his brother's baby mama, by the way, just so you know, Headbutt Raider, there was a point in history where if there were 2 brothers and one of them was married and the other one wasn't, and the brother that was married passed away, the other brother's obligation was to move in and take care of that family. So that's nothing new. It's not weird. It's not strange. Things happen. For all you know, and this is the other thing I will say about this, specifically because you said the one brother passed away. For all you know, they might have found healing together over her baby daddy and his brother. They might have consoled each other, and that's how they got through. You never know. It's not shady. Let me put it to you like that. I know when you hear that and you say it to me, Headbutt Raider, it's not shady. I mean, they weren't together while the brother was still alive. They weren't cheating. You know, they might have found comfort in each other. You can't really argue with that. So it's not strange for that to happen, nor is it wrong. At least I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong about that. So I got this from Headbutt Raider. He says, I need your opinion, Rome. About 6 years ago, a friend of his passed away. Over the weekend, I found out that his older brother is with the baby mama of his younger brother who passed away. So I cut him off. I'm no longer talking to him. My family says I'm messed up for cutting him off. What do you think? I think you're messed up. I mean, I people, grieve in different ways. I don't know. All right. Are the kids being taken care of now? The older brother has stepped up and now is raising the children and all that. Why would you think that was a bad thing? I mean, I'm assuming that they weren't having an affair while the younger brother was still alive. So I don't know what you expect people to do. Good morning, what's going on?
Hey, Butthead Raider might be right about that.
Right. No. No. Huh?
What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with what? Him being mad at his friend because the brother got with the other brother, the brother who passed away's baby mama?
I mean, people work with feelings. This is Bakersfield. There's nothing but feelings out here.
Well, that's just dumb, though. I mean, the guy passed away. What is she supposed to do?
Be a widow.
Forever?
I mean, if I die, my baby mom's going to be a widow forever.
You guys are so ridiculously insecure. You guys are ridiculous.
You let Butthead Raider know that he probably, he on something.
No, he's an idiot. Just like you. You both dummies. All right.
All right, Romeo.
Get out of here. I mean, that's just ridiculous to think that. Okay, I'm sorry. I know that you guys. Well, how could you ask somebody to do that? If your spouse or your baby mommy or baby daddy passes away early or younger than they absolutely should have, you're just supposed to be a widow for the rest of your life? That's what you're supposed to do? That seems so ridiculous to ask somebody to do that. Why would you want that? Why would you want your partner, if you unfortunately passed away early in life, why would you want your partner to be alone? I mean, how selfish is it to think like that? Or is it not? Is that not selfish? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Headbutt Raider's right. Headbutt Raider is right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. RD4254-7-7. I guess I don't see it that way. I wouldn't want somebody to be alone and have to mourn me for any reason. I wouldn't want that for somebody. RD4254-7-7. All right, so Headbutt Raider has brought something up. He was looking for your opinion. He says about 6 years ago, a close friend of his passed away. Over the weekend, he found out that the friend's older brother, who he's also close to, is with the baby mama of the person who passed away. So the younger brother. The older brother's with his younger brother's family now, it looks like. He says, so I cut him off, no longer talking to him. My family says I messed up for cutting him off. I think that is kind of messed up too. Rome, what about the kids? They go from cousins to stepbrothers and sisters, what they call him stepdad or uncle. I don't know, but is he taking care of the kids? I mean, how's that working out? What's going on?
Now, Romeo.
Yes.
This topic.
Yes.
Come on now. That's out of pocket.
For the brother?
Yeah. 8 billion people plus in this world, and he goes to the sister.
Well,
if the sister chooses the brother.
Let me ask you this question. Okay? The Headbutt Raider said the brother passed away 6 years ago, so 2020. What if they just got together this year? Is that still wrong?
It's still wrong. Let me tell you why.
Okay,
My biggest thought is, what about kids? So it goes from uncle to stepdad. That's just ruthless.
Well, what if he's providing and taking care of the kids as his own? Does that change anything?
The title.
Okay.
I feel like it's embeddedly wrong, just off the nature of that.
But you do know that there was a time when when that happened in, I think, the Old West or something, that the brother would step in and take care of the family after that. I think
it's beautiful. Financially, supportively, but not romantically.
Okay. All right. Then maybe I'm wrong about it. I just look at the mourning part. I would just think I would want anybody in my life, if I died, I would want everybody in my life to be happy and not care about me.
I agree.
But however they get there is how they get there, and I wouldn't care about that. So, but hey, I'm not going to argue with you guys if you think it's wrong.
All right, I just wanted to say my little spiel.
All right, thanks for calling.
Anyway.
All right, bye. Thank you.
Bye.
All righty, 425-47-7. So there you go. All right, it's wrong. It's wrong for the brother. So Headbutt Raider, maybe you are right. Maybe you are right. Headbutt Raider, do come up with some crazy things, man. He texted me about some crazy things. He was talking about his friend, I guess. One of his friends passed away 6 years ago, and he found out that his friend's older brother is now with the baby mama. And he was saying that he has cut off the friend's older brother because of it. And I guess Headbutt was telling him that he's wrong for doing it. Good morning, Nat. What's going on?
What's up, Romeo? Hey, so I agree and disagree on your point.
Okay.
So, like, family members, cousins, and friends should not get with their baby mama at all. But I'm not going to sit here and have my baby mama more than me for like if she wants to move on, she can. They can't be with other family members, friends, and nothing like that.
Why though? Why? What is your reasoning behind that?
Because like it's probably a insecurity over a lot of people. Because maybe when you guys were together, that one person wanted to get with your girl, with your baby mama.
Oh.
You know, it's probably like, I'm being honest with you, it's probably a security for a lot of us. You know, they probably won't admit it, but I will. You know, because I don't want to be arrested for you looking down and be like, what the hell? Why is he with my girl?
Hold on. That does change the dynamic if your brother was sitting there waiting to get with and wanted your girl and waited until something happened. That does change the dynamic of the conversation. What if they were just mourning you and then all of a sudden things happen? Does that change your dynamic? Does that change your opinion?
Maybe they were. Maybe they just had a fling, like a one-time fling. But to have a relationship after the fact, it will still never change. You know?
All right.
You know, that's just my opinion.
Sure.
You know. All right, Romeo.
All right, brother. Thanks for calling. I mean, it does change the dynamic of the conversation. If whoever gets with your baby mama after you pass away, he's been waiting for something to happen so that he could slide in there. That I agree with you guys. That changes. I don't know, but that does change the conversation. Headbutt Raider, do come up with some crazy things, man. He texted me about some crazy things. He was talking about his friend, I guess. One of his friends passed away 6 years ago, and he found out that his friend's older brother is now with the baby mama. And he was saying that he has cut off the friend's older brother because of it. And I guess Headbutt Raider's family is telling him that he's wrong for doing it. Good morning, Nat. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome?
Hey, Ruben. What up, man?
Hey, you know what? I don't see anything wrong with that, Rome, because usually when something like that happens in the family, don't the tios usually the kids look up to them like dads already anyway?
Romeo. Yeah, I think so, but...
So there it is. I mean, why is everybody hating?
I don't know.
And then he's going to keep the kids close to the family right there, all the same grandma and grandpa, everybody. I mean, what more do they want? For her to get a new man and they don't want the kids around or anything anymore? You know what I mean? You know how the new man could just say, nope, control everything, you know what I mean? So they're good. They're keeping the kids in the family, the old lady in the family, everything should be all good.
All right, Ruben. Thanks for calling.
All right, later, bro.
All right, 42547-7. Nah, bruh. He was the jealous brother. Oh no, that's not what happened. You guys got to stop watching true crime. Yo, Rome, what would you do? Would you do that? No. See, but here's the thing. I'm not coming from the perspective. If I was in that situation, I would not do it. You know, I would not. If my brother passed away, I would not get with his girl. But in fairness, if the roles were reversed, it wouldn't bother me. I guess I should put it like that. I wouldn't do it, but it wouldn't bother me, you know? Hey, Rome, so he got married to the brother's baby mama and have kids with him. I know you guys are trying to be funny, but yeah, you're just not. You're just not. Yeah, Headbutt Raider, do come up with some crazy things, man. He texted me about some crazy things. He was talking about his friend, I guess. One of his friends passed away 6 years ago, and he found out that his friend's older brother is now with the baby mama. And he was saying that he has cut off the friend's older brother because of it. And I guess Headbutt Raiders family is telling him that he's wrong for doing it. Good morning, Nop. What's going on?
A topic, I think just being a little hater and jealousy because they still feel like just because they're not here, they still have to look out for somebody that's cheating on them or something like that. And they might look at it in that perspective, a type of way.
Well, I do. I can't argue with any of you guys' opinion because I could see where you would. But the hard part is, how does the person? Let me ask you this question: if your spouse passed away, or if you passed away, would you care if your spouse got together with somebody again?
If I passed away, I don't think I'd care.
Well, but would you? Well, but the people around you would care for you, and that's where it kind of gets fuzzy. If somebody cares for you, then who are they to determine how you would, who are they to determine what you would have wanted, right?
Yeah, and true, that goes back to, like you said, back in the day, the brother would step up and take care of them. And,
that's an old school thing back there.
And so I think it's just a lot of just, hating and feeling disrespected that they're moving on, they're cheating, like they feel like they're disrespecting their homie, their friend, or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's, and maybe they are. I don't know. All right, man.
Yeah.
All right,
man.
later. I mean, it's a gray area. I mean, like somebody said, Rome, I got to disagree with you on this one. The brother never heard of bro code. It doesn't matter if his brother has passed away. There's millions of fish in the sea. Why get with his brother's baby mama? Doesn't matter if that's his way of coping. That's just wrong and disgusting. Maybe you guys are right. Or maybe I'm right. I don't know. But when you start to look at it in this perspective of like Headbutt Raiders cut off this guy as a friend because of this. But Headbutt Raider, do you know what your friend who passed away would have really wanted for his baby mama? Do you know that? Or are you just upset because of you and how you feel and you're trying to be mad or be upset for your friend? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the right answer is. But But here's the other question. You guys keep saying there's plenty of guys out there. What if the baby mama got with some guy who was a jerk and didn't really want to take care of the kids and didn't really want to be a part of their life and didn't take care of the baby mama very well? Does that change the dynamic, or is it still just, I don't know. I guess the best way I could put it is I wouldn't do it myself. No. If my brother passed away, there's no way I would ever get with his girl. But I wouldn't care if somebody did. I wouldn't care if he did it to me. It wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't bother me if a friend. It wouldn't bother me another relative. It just wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't care. So, all right, Headbutt Raider. I don't know where you come up with this stuff, man, but your family, but he said his family thinks he's wrong for doing that. So who's right, Headbutt Raider or the family? All right, so Headbutt Raider said this. What did he say? Romeo, I just want to make it clear they didn't get together right away. They just started hooking up this year. So it's been 6 years, maybe talking since last year, but it wasn't like he passed away and they hooked up right away. I'm just concerned about the kids. They're going to grow up messed up. Well, I mean, that's legitimate. That's a very legitimate argument. If the kids, and I could see that being a problem. You know, you got to do what's best for the kids at that point. I don't think anybody's going to disagree with that, right? I don't know, Headbutt Raider. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is. I really don't. Maybe you're right. Maybe your family's right. Do what's best for you. Okay, I guess that's all I could say. Do what's best for you. If it's going to mess you up, then you got to do what's best for you. And if what's best for you is cutting the brother off, then do what you got to do, man. I mean, you got to do what's best for you. I was just telling you, I have this friend. She's a nurse, and whenever I ask her a medical question, she'll give me the worst possible scenario. right? It's not just, oh, it's just that. No, it's just that. But she'll give me the worst possible scenario, and it cracks me up. And it cracks me up every time I ask her. She's not being dramatic by any means. She's not being over dramatic, overreacting, or not. Very calm. And but for some reason, she always gives me the worst possible scenario. And it makes me laugh. And I tell her, why do you always do that? She goes, well, you just need to know everything. I'm like, well, could you start with the thing that the least worst scenario, the safest scenario, whatever that may be? But do you know anybody? And she's not dramatic or anything like that. She just, I don't know why she does it to me. Maybe she's just messing with me. But do you know somebody who just overreacts about everything, who's so dramatic? I mean, maybe a Thea, maybe kids. Do kids overreact nowadays? I don't know what they do. But do you know anybody like that who just, the simplest thing can be going on and they overreact? RD 42547. So who do you know? Who's the drama queen in your life? Well, maybe it's a guy. Maybe he's a drama king. Maybe he's the one that's always overreacting over stuff. Who do you got in your life? 8425477. Yo, Rome. My 16-year-old daughter is like that. Whenever she sees a spider in the house, she will not go into that room for at least 2 days. I don't know how many times I caught her sleeping on the couch because she said she saw a spider in her room. A little dramatic, I think. Well, maybe. Good morning, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome? Seahawk Lou.
Hey, what up, Lou?
Hey, Rome. So, I have a family member. She's a doctor. And every time I go up to her for, like, a consolidation during the barbecue or something.
Consolidation, okay.
Yeah, like, hey, can you check out my knee real quick? I know we're chilling, but can you check out my knee? So she's the opposite. She gives me the easiest case scenario, like, oh, that lump, it'll just go away in a few days on its own. Don't worry about it.
Wow.
Yeah, she never says, oh, it could be a cyst, it could be a cancer, it could be, nah, she's opposite of your
that's hilarious. Maybe she just don't care about you that much. She's trying to get rid of you.
Nah, she cares. She's just like...
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, but I think since, like, she just, like, doesn't want me to panic or nothing, she'll be like, nah, sure. You're cool. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure. Okay. All right, Lou. All right, later.
All right.
When Lou goes for consolidation. So we were talking about some of the most dramatic people in your life. They overreact over everything, even something so simple. What'd you send me? Big Boy said, She-Hog Louis consolidation. His problem at the barbecue. Yeah. Lou goes for a consolidation when he wants to talk to his, who do you say, his aunt or whoever who's a doctor? I mean, I haven't been to a consolidation in a long time when I went to the doctor, but okay. RD 42547. Hey, Rome. I got this Tia. She's in her 70s and she watches her novellas. And when I go over to the house to visit her, she be telling me about her novellas like they're real people, and it's really going down in her life. It is the craziest thing. It is so funny how excited she gets over the soap operas. Yeah? I mean, people used to get wound up. No joke. In the 70s, in the 80s, they would get wound up over television shows and would like it was happening in their family. That's how television shows used to be. But her novellas.
Romeo in the Morning.
Every morning.
On 94.1.